my YouTube channel. My name is Ranalynn Naipo, and for all my new subscribers, aloha and welcome. So we finally went ahead and picked up a name that we're going to go ahead and call these sessions. It'll be Weekends with Ranalynn, or Spending the Weekend with Me. This is where I just go ahead and sit down. Hopefully I'm not talking about any beauty products or anything like that, where I can just go ahead and bring you folks up to date on what's happening with my channel, with my life, and just speak freely and give you folks an update. Okay, this will be probably my maybe 7 to 9 vlog. I like to go ahead and vlog. I meant to take you folks out today, but the weather is horrible and nasty. What is it? I've been wanting to take you folks along for the ride. The last time I went ahead and did my nails, yes, went ahead and changed it to red again. I'm probably going to downsize it to more of a neutral color the next time I go in, but I don't know. I got so gravitated towards this red color during the holiday season. I had a hard time telling her not to go ahead and give me some, red. This blue top I got for got in a holiday sale. Actually, I found it online. It's kind of stretchy. If you want to wear it off the shoulder, you can actually wear it up like that. Okay, with a little bit off the shoulders, or you can wear it a little bit farther down, like that. There we go. Okay, so I can wear it both ways. Probably wear it like that. I kind of like it a little off the shoulders because it's kind of hot today. So even though it's overcast and the sun isn't out, it's still hot and muggy in Hawaii. Just loving it. So I thought I'd go ahead and bring you folks up to date on what is actually happening. Yes, I'm still enjoying my mug with my lipsticks on it. So I'll be using this mug because I not only have one, but I bought another one just as a backup. So just in case, if the kids are touching it, if it should break, I normally put it right back at my YouTube station. So then that way, I know exactly where it is. So if it's not there, I'm going to be asking who has my lipstick mug, because I use this when I'm chit-chatting with you guys. And in fact, we're just going to go ahead and get into some of these questions, because I thought some of them were pretty interesting. So yes, I'm drinking my tea. You know how this girl loves her tea. Also, I've been kind of munching on this Lindor chocolate. I mean, who doesn't love chocolate, right? In fact, I'll tell you how many is actually left. We had a full bag, and I think in the bag there was maybe 12 or 14 pieces, but we're left with 3. So I like to go ahead and save that because they're chocolate, they're Lindor chocolate. It's kind of on the real rich and creamy side. So that's going to be my little goodie for later on. Because the last time you saw me eating cookies. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and jump right into some of the questions, because I just got done filming my random tag, things that you randomly don't know about me or want to know about me. But let me go ahead and grab my sheet and let's get to some of the questions that some of my subscribers asked. One of my subscribers went ahead and asked if I speak a foreign language. I do not speak a foreign language. My mom was Hawaiian, Filipino, Chinese. My dad was Caucasian, so I'm like a mixed breed kind of person. I took up Spanish in school. It kind of helped out. My mom's parents speak Hawaiian and Filipino, and as a young child, I was able to pick up what they were talking about because we hung around with them so long. And during the summer months when my mom needed a break, she used to send us out from the city portion of where I live in out to the country portion. And I had a great upbringing out there during my summer months as when I was little, because I found it so fascinating. Because, if you wanted your eggs, you had to go to the chicken coop to go ahead and get your eggs. It's not, let's go to the refrigerator and, the eggs were already there. No, we had to go down to the chicken coop to go ahead and get our eggs. Grandma did all the gardening. They killed their own livestock. Not so much cows, but they raised pigs. So I was able to go ahead and experience the country life when I was little. And I really appreciated that, because when I came home, I appreciated all the food that was waiting for me in my refrigerator. But when I think back of all the stuff that I've experienced with my grandparents, because I had a city grandma and I had a country grandma. And the difference between the two was, one was a little closer to the mall in town where I could go shopping, and the other one was not. I mean, the highlight of my day living out and visiting my grandparents, which was in Papaloa Camp. That was about maybe a 45-minute drive out from where my parents lived in town. I just learned a lot. You know, I spent a lot of time with my cousins, which I created a lot of memories. You know, climbing mango trees and falling down and, you know, playing kickball outside. Basically, Grandma used to kick us out of the house because, you know, when you have that many grandchildren out there at her house during the summertime, because she used to go ahead and watch us, the last thing you needed was a whole bunch of rambunctious children in the house trampling around with muddy feet. So basically, if it was raining, we used to hang out on the couch or, you know, play board games or play jacks. But then when it wasn't, we were like out and about, just roaming around the camp, because at that time we had the sugarcane plantation camps here, and I just had a ball doing that. But getting back to the question, I know a little bit of real little bit of Filipino if I can't speak it, but if I'm around someone and they're talking in Filipino, I can observe their mannerisms and kind of know more or less what they're talking about. As far as the Hawaiian, I'm very disappointed in myself for not keeping up with it. But I do have a younger sister that is able to speak Hawaiian. So who knows? I might have her on my channel one day. She can go ahead and, I don't know, maybe she and I will do a collab or something together where she can go ahead and teach you some Hawaiian words for the day. I think that'll be very, very interesting. But I do not speak a foreign language. A lot of people think that I speak with an accent. I think I just speak very fast. Also, I like speaking with my hands. I think that's just the Portuguese in me. Portuguese people, I don't know what it is. I think we just love, maybe Italian people, love speaking with their hands. And yeah, so that was a very long answer to that one. The next question I had is, do you tell your family members about your YouTube channel? And I think my older sister knows about my YouTube channel. I think my brother kind of knows through his kids about my YouTube channel. But when I went ahead and started my YouTube channel, I didn't really tell anybody. I mean, by the time they found out about it, it was because they're connected with me through Instagram or Facebook. So when I had my first Q&A that kind of went up and I had my 5th or 6th video, I would go ahead and share it on my Facebook site because my videos were too long to share on Instagram. And then eventually, that's how they ended up finding out. But I did not share with any of my family members. I mean, with the exception of my fiance and maybe my kids. They knew when my first video went up. That's when I was filming in my bedroom. It was basically a first Q&A video that somebody asked me to do on Facebook. And what I ended up doing was, instead of just typing out my answers and attaching it onto my page, I thought, why don't I go ahead and just sit in front of the camera, answer the questions. And I had my iPhone in the window and I videotaped myself just answering the questions. And I got flooded with more questions. They were fascinated that I actually filmed myself doing it instead of typing it, that I did it actually a part 2. And those were my first 2 videos that I figured, hey, why not? Go ahead and upload that to my YouTube channel. And that's how I got started with my YouTube channel. So no, I did not tell any of my family members that I was going to go ahead and do a YouTube channel until they actually probably found out by stumbling across probably one of my videos that I shared on my social media site. The other question that a subscriber had was, how do you handle good days and bad days on YouTube? I think I talked about this in one of my other vlogs. What I try to go in and do is to coordinate to make sure that the kids are not home, and preferably sometimes if Jim is home, he'll hang out in the bedroom. But what I like to go in and do is film probably when he's not home, because I know that when he's working really hard and he's out on the road, you know, the one thing I don't want to go in and do is say, hey, you need to go ahead and stay in the bedroom, or don't walk past the living room, or don't go past my YouTube station while I'm filming, or be quiet, or whatever. So I selectively do my YouTubing when I'm home by myself, so I don't have to worry about the kids slamming the door, or flushing the toilet, or going past right here. The kitchen is sort of right behind me. My YouTube station is in the corner. right there, but it's also next to the front door. So in order for them to go in and out of the house if they're doing laundry or chores, they have to go ahead and go past my YouTube station. The only, I wouldn't say, I think I've only had like one really bad day. And that would probably be because we had a really bad storm. The electricity went out twice. I was kind of filming in the dark. And I think I mentioned that in one of my other vlogs. So what I go ahead and do now is that I do a lot of pre-prepping. I went ahead and bought myself a calendar so I know exactly what I'm going to be filming and talking about. The night before, I'll go ahead and set up my tripod, my ring light, my umbrella lights. So that way, the only thing I need to go ahead and do is to go ahead and apply my makeup. And if I want to go ahead and film a get ready with me, I'll go ahead and film that at the same time, being that I have to put on makeup for my YouTube videos. It was like the perfect opportunity for me to go ahead and do that. When I am in the mood for filming, I will be able to crank out like 3 to 4 videos in probably within a 6-hour session, because I like to change up my clothing, I like to change up my accessories, I like to change up my makeup. I don't like wearing the same makeup in all of my videos. You know, I touch up my hair because if I'm changing up my clothes, my hair will get messy. Also, I've been filming lately in my living room, which has been a little bit more comfortable than me being stuck in the corner of my YouTube station. But who knows, I might just jump back into my YouTube station. I know a lot of people miss my jewelry that they go ahead and see in the side, so you never know. I'll probably still do some of the filming there and some of the filming right here in front of my couch. A little bit more of a relaxed setting. I feel like I'm inviting my viewers into my home where you're sitting down and having a little, you know, a chit-chat session with me. So the last question I'm going to go ahead and have to answer is, what do you do to pamper yourself? So what do I do to pamper myself? I'm going to have to say, I really don't pamper myself, with the exception of maybe going and getting my nails done every 2 weeks. I go ahead and have acrylics, and then I use gel polish over that because I don't like it chipping. I don't like doing my own nails, so I prefer somebody else doing it. So every 2 weeks I go ahead and get my nails done. So the length of my real nails underneath are real. You see that? There we go. So the length of my nails are actually the length of my acrylics, and then I'll just have her shorten it, and then go ahead and put a layer of acrylic, and then go ahead and put some gel polish under there. Plus, it also makes my ring look really nice. I hope you folks had fun as I went ahead and answered and brought you folks up to date as I go ahead and what I say, just kind of rattle off like a banshee and letting you folks know what is going on in my life, what is happening with my YouTubing. Today I just got done filming. I did a random facts about me, did a couple of makeup tutorials. I mean, if I gotta go ahead and put on makeup, let's go ahead and do a makeup tutorial, and did some questions. Other than that, it's been a great and productive day for me. I hope all of you out there are having a great and productive Saturday or weekend out there. Go out there and relax, have fun, enjoy it with your family as you're watching this video that I normally go ahead and upload on a Saturday. But what I want you to go ahead and do is don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click on my homepage, and don't forget to click on my playlist. Yeah, I want you to go ahead and keep abreast of some of the videos that I've already uploaded to my YouTube channel, as well as the 2 giveaways that I do every month. But other than that, what I want you to go ahead and do is to go out there, be bold, be beautiful. Don't forget to dress up. And all the way from Hilo, Hawaii, my name is Ranalynn Naipo. Happy Saturday, everyone. Have a great and restful weekend. Bye-bye.